Good afternoon, respected Chief Executive Officer, Board of Director, and all the members. I am Sangita Thapa uprety, CIO of Sion and Sangita Insurance Company. Here I am going to give the presentation about the cloud computing. Here I mention the different agenda such as background, utilization and its associated risks, advantages and disadvantages, infrastructure requirement, experience of other companies, scope, manage or control, business case analysis, sensitivity analysis, recommendation and conclusion, lesson learned and list of references. Let's discuss about the background of cloud computing. Cloud computing is the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage and process data rather than a local server or a personal computer. The idea of the cloud simplifies the many network connection and computer systems involved in online services. In fact, many network diagrams use the image of the cloud to represent the internet. In a general term, cloud computing is for anything that involves delivering hosted services over the internet. These services are broadly classified into three categories. 1. Infrastructure as a service. 2. Platform as a service. 3. Software as a service. There are different utilization and the associated risks. The utilization of the cloud computing are as follows. In the application of the cloud computing is used to enhance ability to achieve the business goals through the customer relationship and management. The organization can deliver important information through the help of editing documents, backup file, email, and big data analytics. There are a few risks that we can get in the cloud computing, just like the data are stored and there is the possibility of hacking. Also, there is the risk of centralization of data, virtual exploitation, and there is also the lack of security. So before considering this technology, first of all, the main focus to the risk involved when moving our business to the cloud. So the Australian government also focus on some point of consideration in terms of associated risk, so that we consider the different issues such as security and data protection, location of data, and privacy agreement. There are different advantages and disadvantages when used in the cloud computing. Cloud computing offers a numerous advantages such as it improves the flexibility and we can store the unlimited data. It can also recovery and the backup the data. Information can be easily accessed and lastly quickly deployment. From this we can know about the cloud computing advantages. However, it comes with a lot of disadvantages and inefficiencies. Let's talk about the disadvantages. We can't insert a document created in another application. The solution of cloud-based may be exposed on the public internet so that the data is not completely secure and there is the possibility of hacking. There is the implicit dependency on the provider. Also, there is less control and less confidentiality. For both the enterprise and the service providers, cloud services recognized as the foundation for the different operations to get the right from the start. The different infrastructure requirements as a related systems and procedures are dynamic workload and resource management, service management, reliability, security and availability, heterogeneous system support, visibility and reporting. There are also hardware and software requirements such as CPU, Intel, RAM, SSD, Windows Vista. The main infrastructure requirements are internet, public network, private network, virtualization host, etc. There are different companies which get the benefit from the cloud computing. In 2009 study 33% of global CIO interviewed over 3 to 5 years, they plan to use the cloud computing around the world. According to this data, it realized that many companies know the benefits. We can say that more companies successfully and progressively using the cloud computing, such as Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Windows Server 2003 R2, 2008 and 2008 R2, Oracle Enterprise Linux, Fedora take the benefits of the cloud computing. There are the great scope for the development of companies such as project management field, developing and programming, innovation and development, growth in the market demand, system administration, last but not the least is business analysis. Is the point that how to manage or control the cloud computing. For the best implementation and the management of cloud computing, it should be properly utilized. It is needed to update any changes made on the policy of our CSP. There should update the latest cloud security evolution. The techniques should be sought to coordinate several operating managers. Security issues should be kept in concern and being concerned about the system fetched towards from one server to another server in CSP in a systematic and the easiest way. Here in my survey, I calculate the sensitivity analysis for the 6 periods of time. Here the investment amount is 30 million and the discount rate is 10%. The tax is 30%. Here I included the different benefits such as reduced IT cost, reduced salary and the different cost like maintenance cost, training cost, security cost, research and development cost, hardware cost. From it, according to the survey, net present value is positive, that is 33.66, PVP is 3.12, IRR is 38%. I think that this project can be long-term project that we can get profitable income with the analysis. NPV is also positive. IRR is also greater than the market interest rate. PVP is also good that we can recover the investment. There is sensitivity analysis. When benefit increase by 10%, when cost decrease by 5%, when tax increase by 15%. Here in the benefit when increased by 10%, NPV is 39.80, IRR is 37%, PI is 2.32, PVP is 3.12, so we can accept the project. If the tax is increased by 15%, NPV we get 30.34, IRR 32%, PI 2.01, PVP is 3.20, so we can accept the project. Under this calculation, we again get NPV positive. PI is also greater than 1 over the 6 period of time, so we can run the project smoothly and efficiently. I have also mentioned the recommendation and the conclusion. Conclusively, in my survey, I found that the cloud computing provides the competitive advantage to the different companies, either sole trading or the multinational companies. It also have the plus point that is flexibility, so the companies can achieve the goal through the help of cloud computing. From this survey, I knew about the cloud computing. Before it, I never knew what is cloud computing, and now I can evaluate the advantages of cloud computing, its associated risks, experience companies from which they success to achieve the organization goals, from where the cost can be reduced and success to increase the productivity. Before running the project, we have to analyze different things like the project background, hardware and software requirement. Last but not the least, we have to identify the risk, evaluate the project, like it is long-term and profitable or not. Here I have included the different references and the requirements of the cloud computing that we can see here. There are 10 references I have included. Thank you.